All right, it's now time to do our NFL predictions for week number 6. Now, each week we've been doing these. We've done them off camera. We made our selections, and I come on and give a little report. And each week I say, you know what? Next week we're going to be doing an on-air prediction. And, we're now 6 weeks in and we haven't done that yet. So we'll see how the season goes. Let's do a recap. Last week, going into the week, Brady had 41, Ethan had 42, and I had 36 points. Now, last week, it only shows my pick for the Thursday night Chicago-Washington game. It's because I didn't ask the boys beforehand, so I didn't get a point for that. We just threw that game out. And then we started, and you can tell Jacksonville won, and none of us picked Jacksonville. I think that was the early London game last week. Atlanta beat Houston. Ethan and Brady had that one. Me and Ethan had Detroit over Carolina. Brady went with the upset with Carolina. And then Indy, we were at that Tennessee and Indy game. I was the only one who predicted it, so I got double points. That's how it works. If we make a pick and we get it right, it's a point. But if you pick one and the other two don't and you get it right, it's 2 points. So I got 2 points for that. Ethan and Brady and I both picked Miami. We all picked New Orleans. And we all got Baltimore wrong. Pittsburgh had the upset over Baltimore. And look here, we all had Philly, we all had Cincinnati, all had the Jets, and we all had Kansas City. So we all got points for that. And then we all had San Francisco over Dallas, which was a blowout, unfortunately. And then Ethan and Brady had Vegas over Green Bay. I had Green Bay. So after 5 weeks, Brady's at 51, Ethan's leading at 53, and I have 48. Now, once again, we did not make our selections for Kansas City, or Denver at Kansas City. I think we all would pick Kansas City, so we'll just throw that one out. Now, moving on to today's games, we all have Baltimore over Tennessee. We all have Atlanta over Washington. Ethan and I have Minnesota over Chicago. Brady went the upset of Chicago in Chicago. Brady's got the Bengals. Ethan and I both have Seattle. We all have the 49ers over the Cleveland Browns. And without Watson, it's gonna be bad either way. But San Francisco should definitely win that. We all have Miami. Ethan and I have Jacksonville. Brady went with Indy alone. Ethan has Houston at home, and we have Brady and I both have New Orleans. Brady's got Patriots. Ethan and I have Vegas. We all have the Raiders over Arizona. We all have Philly. I have Detroit at Tampa Bay. Ethan and Brady surprisingly went with Tampa Bay on that one. And we all have Baltimore over the Giants, and we all have Dallas over the Chargers. So we'll see what happens after Week 6, today's Week 6 predictions. And maybe next week when we do Week 7, maybe we'll do it live. We'll see. We thought about doing some with some guests, but, just an idea. Week 6, enjoy watching the games today. Go Cowboys.